Hey Sagittarius, welcome back to Peony Lore, where we help you to find the beauty in all things. I'm just looking at how big my hair is getting right now. That's pretty crazy. It's kind of humid in here. That's okay. It's not about me, it's about you. We're going to start off here with the Sacred Geometry card to give you what the universe would like for you to work on this month of August 2022. I'm going to pull a mini spread to find out kind of what's been going on in your history from the past up until now. Hopefully you've combated some things. If not, it will let us know if you're working through them. I'm going to do the Celtic Cross for the month of August. Due to spatial concerns, we're just going to lay them out flat, one next to each other. And make sure that you stick around towards the end because I have some awesome offers for you. Okay? Now, all right, here we go. Sagittarius, what do we have? Oh, that was quick. Thank you. Nice. Sagittarius. The Sacred Geometry card that we have is a master card. We have card number 2. This one's titled Dreamweaver. And what we're talking about here is laying the foundations and manifesting. Saggies, you have opportunities to make some new things happen. Now, as I'm recording this, we have just entered the gateway of the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. Of course, 8-8 is the pinnacle of this energy, and it'll go around towards about the 12th. But this energy here is about manifesting, and so you guys are being offered an opportunity to get on board and make it happen. There's something a little bit extra with them talking to you about creating what it is that you would like to experience next and taking advantage of it now. So these should be up and posted well before the 1st, but we'll see. The second, maybe, I don't know, whatever. You're going to see it before August 1 so that you can take advantage of this. I always encourage you to take a look at your sun, your moon, and your rising to make sure that you get a full picture. Of course, take what resonates for you and leave what doesn't. Not every reading is 100% going to match you, which is why you have the opportunity. You have to know your chart and all the things, blah, blah. Moving forward, the manifestation that goes, or excuse me, the mantra that goes with this particular card, the Dreamweaver. Okay, we're talking about web medicine. We're talking about Mother Spider here, weaving things together. I am in full control of my life, which allows me to manifest my dreams and desires. I am in full control of my life, which allows me to manifest my dreams and desires. One more time. I am in full control of my life, which allows me to manifest my dreams and desires. And so it is, you guys. So just bless you. There you go. Now, this card specifically, you can meditate with it on its own. But what the universe is inviting you to do is to put a little bit of physical magic into it and use this image as a grid, a wealth grid. So put this in your wealth corner of your home. If you're following the standard Bagua, that's going to be in the southwest corner of your home, okay? The crystal suggestions to help boost this image alone is going to be citrine, also smoky quartz, cinnabar if you have it, carnelian, and moss agate. And of course, the animal medicine in this one is grandmother spider, weaving beautiful things together. So let's go ahead and get into the history of what has been going on with you up until this particular moment. I will pull a numerology card. I will also pull an angel card, and we will go into what is going to be the most supportive time for you in this particular month. So, like I said, stick around. I've got some special offers for ya. Okay, Sagittarius, here we go. What's been going on for Sagittarius up until this moment? What is it that we need to know? You know, one of the things that's very important, especially, is this first week of August, the 6th and the 7th, is when the moon goes into Sagittarius. So that's right before the 8-8 Lionsgate. That makes a lot of sense to me about why they're doing it that way. All right, we have the energy of the Knight of Wands. That is the energy of passion, driving forward, delivering messages, coming in hot and heavy. But we have the Knight of Coins in the reverse position. So we've got a slow down between these two messengers. And the Knight of Coins is talking about bringing us our resources and things of that nature that we need. So something is not quite right. We have the Queen of Swords here. Air sign. Well, so far we've got fire, earth, and air. And now we have the Queen of Swords is upright, but we have the, oh my gosh. We have the King and the Queen in opposing positions. So we are lacking clarity, or we lacked some clarity up into this particular moment. What else do we have? Ooh. Nine of Swords is in the reverse position, however, so that does mean by some way, shape, or form. Ooh, now we got the High Priestess and the Seven of Coins. Okay, now it's getting thick. Thank you. There it is. My gosh. Seven of Coins in the upright. We have the Death card smack dab in the middle. And then we have the Five of Swords. And then the final card that we have is the Devil. All right, Sagittarius, we got things. We got stuff and things going on here. This is about trying to prevent a disaster from your past up into this moment. This is about you feeling as though your connection has been tainted somewhere. And when I say that, I mean from a spiritual perspective at some point. But I think this spills over into, obviously, the natural world, because that's how it works, as above, so below. And you kind of got off track somewhere. That's what's going on. You got off track and just a little bit. A little bit. And so this is the universe's way of saying, whatever the emotional challenges that you were dealing with, now we're going to, we're going to try to put things back into order, which is why it's time for you to start taking this opportunity to create new opportunities for yourself. Knight of Wands, business partner potentially. Knight of Coins in reverse. Queen of Coins in the upright, meaning things want to be done, but the resources aren't there, and the clarification was said out loud. Told somebody what for and how to, and if it wasn't you, someone else was sharing this level of information to you or at you. Okay, then what we have is the, like I said, the King of Swords in the reverse position, in complete opposition to the Queen of Swords. So the left and the right were not agreeing at all. This is major issues of conflict, and it comes out in communication, and it also comes out in the way that we are thinking. Not good stuff. But we do have the Nine of Swords in the reverse position. And with the Nine of Swords in the reverse position, someone in this scenario here said enough is enough. And I'm not even going to deal with it. So there's no energy being put into the situation. And the High Priestess is like, because there's a better way. So, High Priestess is saying, you got to evaluate some things. There you are, Scorpio. Okay? Scorpio, you got to evaluate this. You are the one that is going to have to pull the trigger here with this Five of Swords. You have the power to win this argument, this strategy, this contemplation, whatever it is. I always say, when you get the Five of Swords, you will win the battle, but at what cost? So please be mindful of what it is that you have to say, okay? Be very careful of what it is that you have to say, because the next card that we have here is the energy of the Devil's card. Now, the best part about Capricorns and this major energy from this arcana is that they are the extremely hard workers, okay? Because Devil card sometimes gets a really super bad rap. But to me, what it sounds like, Sagittarius, excuse me, yeah, Sagittarius. I think I called you Scorpio. Sorry about that. What this means is you have to lay down the law about what is and what isn't going to be done here in your life. And the thing about it is that you are all about the energy of the throat chakra, communication. So it seems to me like you slowed down in energy and you just kind of went, I'm not saying nothing. You cut somebody off, which is okay if that's what you needed to do. So the High Priestess is saying, okay, there's more information that's back here. Let's go and examine what that information and that energy is. There's more energy that needs to get put towards it. But something's got to give. Something has to end. You can't continue to do it this way because it's not serving you. So let's get on the stick. But let's kill them with kindness if we can, please. So that you can put things back into balance. So you could be dealing with literally you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Sagittarius. It doesn't necessarily have to be. You know, sometimes when I get the High Priestess card, I get the, like, right away, the energy of where I know it's supposed to go. This one is a little bit different for me because I get the energy that there's water and there's a lot of water in this energy, but there's also a lot of air. I'm going to let that go. I mean, it is moon energy to be on the perfect side. So there's your water, Neptune, you know, getting back to it. But I feel there's a lot of air in here as well. So just saying. And of course, the Scorpio to me is, the death card is really talking about you having to take this whole situation apart. But what it boils down to is there were some missteps somewhere. At least that's what you're thinking. And yeah, the universe is talking to you about creating a new opportunity. So that was the past energy up until now. Let's get into what we have for our Sagittarius for this month. My God. All right, Sagittarius. You need to go and take a look at the, because I shuffled this 500 ways from Sunday before I did this one. This is literally the same card that Scorpio got. So it's possible that you are on the cusp. But that's literally what I was saying. The Emperor and the Empress are not in alignment, with them both sitting in the reverse position. Creativity has stopped, stalled, is not moving forward. Stop, do not pass go, do not collect $200. The Ace of Coins in the sideways position in the second house resources. There is a slowdown and there is a consideration about time and energy and effort being made. Now the Ace of Coins is going to turn in the upright, which will provide some different energies, but the third house energy is the Sun in the reverse position, so something needs to have attention, and the highlight is on resources right now, especially as it's sitting next to this Five of Coins in the sideways position. You are working towards getting back into balance on your own. Interesting. Solo energy here. Yep. Page of Cups. In the reverse position, we are holding our tongue. Nine of Swords again. And then we have the Page of Cups in the reverse position, meaning you can't have something new come in while you're working until you make this decision about what needs to happen here. So this is a little bit of a stall. Again, the universe is saying to you to go ahead and get on this manifestation now, because this is what's going to turn the corner for you here. In the future position, the Knight of Swords in the reverse position is actually not bad. Again, I felt a lot of mental energy in that before, where you gave your last F. The universe is saying you're very, very close to burying that in the future resource position, especially when it comes to your mental energy. And then in the relationship issue house, whether you are in a personal relationship or a business relationship, if you are single, we do have the energy of the Five of Cups. Literally every sign has received the Five of Cups except for Virgo. So that is a lot of collective energy that is being picked up here. Literally. There she is, Miss America. We have the High Priestess merging in with the Empress. So they are saying, well, I have to go backwards. We'll see what these last two are, but I can tell you that Scorpio was the only sign that I saw that was going to go full circle here in the month of August, and I think you guys are very close behind. So if you're on the cusp, go back and look at that one. Wow. Right, let's get 9 and 10. 9 and 10, please. Both. Okay, so then let me get 10. What is the outcome for set? Nah, it's not going to be all of these. I mean, I wish that it would be, but, and if it is, they'll come back out. We have 2 cards in the 9th house, and I know why that's there as I'm looking at it. It has everything to do with what's going on between 2nd and 4. There it is. Oh, yay! Okay. Literally. Wow, this is interesting. Many of the duplicate cards are coming up here, but I'm going to explain it here. I'll put these here as at the bottom of the deck, matching very much the energy that was in the other placement. We are going to clarify the 4th house here because there's more than one. There's 3 energies that I'm picking up here, and I really want to do this reading justice. So I will do that when we get there. But first, let me grab a numerology card here and see what we have going on for our Sagittarius, please. Sagittarius. Thank you. Yep, you're facing a rebirth. The energy, and a lot of it is spiritual energy, okay? Again, for whatever reason, they keep striking as above, so below. So we have to get down to brass tacks about what your spirit is experiencing so that you can duplicate and or edit for natural down here. What I do feel at the end of the day is that there's been a lot of back and forth in your brain, which is very clearly shown up when I did the background. You're going to be finishing working your way through that here this month. Man, my hair is ginormous. Sorry. So, starting off with the energy in your 1st house, the energy of the Empress in the reverse position. If it's not you, specifically, and I do know that it is, you could be dealing, of course, with a Libra or a Taurus. I don't know if that makes it better or worse, but whatever. A Libra or a Taurus. Because those are the signs that are governed by Venus, which is the energy of the Empress card. At the end of the day, there's no energy putting in and there's no agreement. That's what's happening in your soul. Okay? The 2nd house, like I said before, with the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse position, there's a timing issue that's literally in play about where you are going to be spending your resources, whether it's physical resources, your emotional resources, whatever the case may be. That is a huge factor, and when this decision gets made, it is going to change the decision about some other things. That is what the Sun is highlighting here in the 3rd house. So this is Leo. Well, the 3rd house is Gemini energy, but the energy that we have here is the energy of the Sun, but it's also the energy of judgment. And so what the universe is saying is that we're giving you enough information in advance so that you can make the appropriate decision. It just hasn't shown up yet. It has a lot to do with what's going on in the 2nd house, and it also has stuff to do with what's going on in your 4th house. So if you are single, you really need to start taking a look at what is going on with your physical resources, like your income and where you're spending it. If you are coupled up with somebody, there's a high potential that this could be about that person as well. 5 of Coins into the 6 of Coins is talking about some progression. It's talking about steady growth. But because it's sitting like that, it means that you guys went through some huge financial concerns. I'll put it that way. When we get into the energy of the 5th house, this is the thing though. The Page of Cups, there's a lack of maturity when the Page of Cups is in the reverse position in your life. These are the things that are supposed to make you happy. These are the things that are supposed to give you joy and pleasure and all those different types of things. But with the Page of Cups in the reverse position, you're not being given that. So I kind of feel that it's just lack of maturity from what it is that I'm feeling. And you can't move forward unless you receive this new cup of inspiration and love. So that's a lot of emotional energy in itself. Got something stuck? No. Okay. When we get into the future position, however, we are letting our last F's go. Like I said, with this 9 of Wands, it's something that had been discussed in the past. So I do feel that if you are in a relationship with somebody, this is stuff that has been discussed a couple of different times. And it looks like you are, sticking to your guns on this particular situation. Somebody had to accept something, because we've got the energy of the 4 of Cups transitioning into the 5 of Cups. So somebody had to accept their failure, their faults, their challenges. But because, again, the 5 of Cups is being received by every sign except for Virgo, I do feel that what's going on for you has a lot to do with the energy of the collective as well. So the collective is going through a mass sort of emotional shift since February. It could be one of the reasons why energy has been pulled back a little bit, right? That makes a lot of sense to me. What you don't know. Subconscious energy that's here is the energy of the Empress. What's on the back of your mind is really, really, really what you want to bring to fruition. The challenge is that you're not feeling confident enough. And I'm going to use that word because the High Priestess came up twice. So you can't challenge your intuition. The other thing for me to say, for some of you guys are completely spiritually activated out there, you're going through an upgrade of your sacral chakra and also your solar plexus, which is kind of a mixture of kind of what's going on here for your version of bringing more power into what it is that you do here. So that's something that needs to be taken a look at. And then we have 2 cards in the energy of the 9th house. What's supporting you that you don't necessarily see is 2 things. The Page of Coins comes back out though. You may have gotten the emotional aspect, but the Page of Coins is here. So there is a new opportunity. There's new resources, whether it happens to be people, places, or something else. It is here. And this is promising because it will turn into the delivery of a long-term type of a gain and a goal. But you're at the very beginning of it here, Sagittarius, okay? The other portion of it is that this 8 of Wands energy, this has been communicated, and there's more communication coming that's going to be able to support. In fact, Spirit is saying, we've heard your clarion call a lot, and we're going to continue to work with you on this. So just give yourself a break and relax a little bit here. You have strayed, but we're pulling you back in the direction that you need to go based upon what you asked us from before. But now we're giving you a new opportunity to do some new things. And the final outcome is, again, you're going to say your piece. With the 5 of Swords in the reverse position, this is a release of competition or challenges in one way, shape, form, or another, because it's leading you into the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands energy is being led by Spirit out of a challenging situation back into the light. Now, excuse me, bottom of the deck. Four of Wands in the reverse position, whether it's your physical home or workplace, okay? Where there has been challenges, where there has been a buildup of conflict with the 5 of Wands, the universe is saying, with the energy mix between the Tower and the Star card, is like, listen, universe has been on your side this whole time. This is the support that we have with this 9 of Wands that you didn't see coming. We were here the whole time with our nose in it, and we prevented a major disaster. So can you just give yourself a break, because we're here? But at the end of the day, what this boils down to is the energy of the 8 of Cups transitioning into the 9 of Cups. And for me, what this is talking about is letting the old stuff go and allowing the new thing that you want to bring forward to come into play. Rebirth, okay? Spiritual energy. The energy of the master energy of 2, you get to take control over what it is that you would like to build, and we're going to help you with it from a spiritual perspective. As above, so below. So get on the stick here and make some things happen for yourself. Let's go into what is the most supportive aspect for you this month. What do we got for our Sagittarius? Communicators, the throat chakra. We have a few cards. I kind of felt that one. At some point, you didn't feel as though you knew what was going on. This is the Aquarius energy that was in there, the Star card. You know what you know, but you know that it wasn't in place. The other aspect that we have was your faith. This is the universe talking to you about. That's literally this card right here. You didn't know, but we were there. What threw you off balance and what you need to worry about from in the next go around is where Mars is in your chart. So if it was Mars retrograde, I feel had a lot to do with where this started. You'd have to go back and take a look. I'm not going to pull out the astrology charts for you guys at this minute, but somebody was pushing buttons, Sagittarius, and you didn't like it. So what the universe is saying to you is 6th house energy. The 6th house energy is Virgo. Find where Virgo sits in your chart, because they're saying this is going to be supportive of you. Your day-to-day routine, the magic that you do on a daily basis, daily meditation, daily exercise, getting yourself back into a routine is going to support you. That's going to help you restore, for some of you, the sleep that you've lost and the energy that you feel that you've lost. And it will take a little bit of the sting out of words that need to be constructed here for you and by you. So those were some of the challenges. Find Virgo in your chart, Sagittarius, and let's take a look at what that has to say so that you can implement and adjust those energies from where Virgo are sitting. And my friends, that is what I have for you for this month of August. Now, make sure you do all the YouTube things, like, share, subscribe, comment. We love that. Take a look at the description box below, because if you go to my website, I am offering for everyone a 10% discount. That is my way of giving back to you guys for keeping me busy this entire year with personals and healings. 10% off of the items that are in the crystal shop. Now, I am in the Magic Mushrooms in the Crystal Garden on Mondays and Wednesdays. So if you're looking for an in-person reading, psychic mediumship, and or angelic healing, those are the things that I offer in the shop, then you can get me on Mondays and Wednesdays. Make sure that you go to Magic Mushroom in the Crystal Garden, the description box below, for that booking. And otherwise, if you're not in state or not able to get out to Big Lake, then of course all of the services that I do are available here, remote and online. Make sure that you connect in with my Facebook page, because I often do free and discounted readings on my Facebook. It's just at Peony Lore there. And if you use code 080822 for the entire month of August, you will be able to take 10% off of, like I said, the crystals that are in the shop. And if you've had a reading with me at any point this year, letting me live my dream, then you will have the opportunity to stack and take additional percentage off. And that's my way of giving back to you just before we get back to school and all those other kind of fun things. So make sure you look at your sun, your moon, your rising, do all the YouTube things. Thank you guys very, very much. We will talk to you soon. Bye for now.